Hey everybody. Okay, I promised that we would head back to Austria. And like I said, I had a great guy named Philip who also sent me this awesome mug. Sent this ration to me. Now granted, this is a civilian version of their ration. However, he said the only difference between the military ration and the civilian was that the military one doesn't come with this piece of cardboard. Everything else is 100% authentic. So, okay, let's take a look of what we got inside of here. Let me show you the date on there real quick. And again, most of this stuff is freeze dried, so it'll last way, way, way beyond that expiration date. Alright, well, we'll simply pull this cardboard back, or rip it off, and I'm thinking this is what it would look like when they got it in the forces. And it's just simply just undoing it. These staples make it kind of a challenge, trying not to poke myself pretty much. So that's everything out of there. Just a simple plastic bag. Okay, right off the bat we have some muesli, and I'm a total fan of these travel lunch meals since the first time that I tried them. This is a vegetable risotto for either lunch or dinner. And what do we have here? Pasta carbonara. I think that says with ham. So, yep. You can look at the expiration date on these. See, these last a good long time. We have a little accessory packet we'll take a look at in a second. And then you get 4 of these sesame bars. So I am pretty interested to see how these are going to be. You can just take a look on the inside. It looks like it's actually 3 different things, but I guess they are all, well, maybe not, because one of them just separated. So we'll take a look at those in a second. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, it says it comes with 1 drink, which should be like a lemon drink, something like that. So, oh, is that upside down? Nope. So let me see if it says what it is. Yep, on the back side it says lemon drink. So, alright. And then we got this thingamajiggy, which I'm assuming that you... Oh, that is pretty snazzy. That's the closure tab. So, well, that's pretty neat. And what do we have in here? Oh, that was unexpected. You have some coffee extract, some salt, 2 packs of sugar, and you get yourself a paper towel, napkin. So, cool. So that's the accessory packet. Okay, now the drinks. We have the lemon drink. This is 800 ml of water, and then we have the coffee, which, you know, just a mug. So let's get these going. Try to get this open up all in. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Tear the packet off, and it's only torn that one little spot. Almost ended up pouring half of this stuff right on the workstation top. So got that. I will put one. Well, you know what? I'm going to try black first. And because I'm unprepared, as soon as I grab a spoon, we'll give this a stir. I don't remember what ration this spoon came out of, but this This thing is pretty durable, pretty nice. It might have been that 1990s Canadian ration. Okay, and the faster way to do this is just empty this into the 800 ml instead of trying to get it all over everything. And I was looking for a little tear notch. The whole top is actually the tear notch, so easy to get out. Has a very strong lemony flavor right off the bat. There isn't. I just poured it half on the station. Almost, it's like an endless packet. It doesn't want to end. Man, I'm getting this stuff everywhere. So, and all over me. Awesome. And we'll give this a stir. Okay, let's start off with the muesli. Like I said, I couldn't find anything on the back where it said how much water to put in here. So I got 150 ml of water in here, and if I need more, I can always just keep adding some. So we'll look inside to see if we can find an oxygen absorber or something. Just make sure. I don't happen to see one. And you can see all the little fruit bits. There's apples, there's strawberry, and a few other different types. So I elected to do this, have hot muesli. So we'll do 150 ml, and Lord knows that's probably too much. But we'll fold this over because I don't see a zip seal on this. And that's what it says. It just says just fold it right over. And we'll let this sit for the allotted time. And this one, this was the vegetarian risotto or something. Yeah, vegetarian risotto. This was like 275 ml of water. Mix that up a little bit. Nice and coated. Fold this over and we'll let this sit. And the pasta carbonara with ham calls for 300 ml of water. That smells good. You can see the little noodles in there. That should be quite lovely. Squish it down into the corners. Give this a fold. And like the others, we'll let them sit. Okay, while we're waiting for the last few minutes for those mains, let's take a look at our sesame bar. And originally I thought it was one solid bar, but it looks like it's actually 3 individual type bars inside. Yep, these come apart. I guess these are supposed to serve as your bread crackers along that line. So we'll set those right there. The other thing was the little clasp that held the accessory packet together. This thing's actually pretty neat. It's designed to be used in cold weather if you had to wear gloves. And you simply just set that slot or that notch in that slot and pull, and it tightens stuff up so you can hold your bag back together, and when you need to release it, voila. Pretty neat little trick. So I got my sugar standing by, I've got my salt standing by, and the napkin that came along with it. So just a second, we'll plate this stuff and we'll start sampling. Okay, we'll start off with the berry muesli. And why they call it berry muesli, I don't know, especially when it has apples in it, and unless apple is a great big huge berry. So let's pour a little bit of this on there. And like I said, I did use, you know what, let's put it over here in this corner. I did use hot water with this, and I like mine a little on the thicker side. So I know some of you like yours runny, and that's fine if that's your preference. So we've got that. And the next we have the vegetable risotto. Here's a nice little color, or a look. It's got a really nice, pleasant smell, and it's more of the smell of the sauce than anything else. And you really can't pick out any of the vegetable. Well, I mean, you can see them, but you can't smell. There's no distinct fragrance for the vegetables. And that looks like it's pretty consistent with a risotto that I've ever seen. And the last was the pasta carbonara with ham. So here we go. This definitely has that Italian pasta smell to it. You can see the little spices in there, and they're really fragrant. You can really smell them. And it does have little bits of ham. I mean, they are really small. It looks like little bits of tomato, and you can see that pasta in there. And of course that sauce. It's actually looks very good. But this is what you would get for this ration. Now, granted, the exact army version of this might have a few more things in it, but according to Philip, this is what they get. So, well, instead of me screwing around with that, let's start off with breakfast with a berry. Usually, you can really smell those berries in there, and I'm dropping it all over the table. But it has a very nice, pleasant smell. The fruit and berries in here add the sweetness, so it really doesn't need any sugar or anything else. I probably put just about the right enough amount of water. I think I added about another 25 mils, so it ended up being like about 175 mil of water. But that is pretty tasty. And seeing how I'm having the breakfast part, I will use my Gundog mug that Philip got me and try the coffee. Slightly bitter, but if you like your coffee black, I don't think you would have a problem with it. So, okay, I've been curious about these the whole time, these sesame bars. It literally just looks like nothing but sesame seeds that have some type of bonding agent holding them all together in some type of mold. And to be honest, I was almost expecting like a savory kind of thing, but whatever that is, it's very sweet, like a sugar liqueur kind of thing. So I think these would go well with breakfast if you put these on breakfast, but the sweetness of these I don't think would go over quite as well with some of these. But then again, that's just my opinion. So let's try the vegetable risotto. And you can see it's got little bits of tomato, and it's got some other stuff. I don't know, there might be some carrot, and well, I don't know what those greens are. Probably pepper or something like that, seasoning. So, well, down the hatch. The risotto sauce itself is nice and creamy, and almost like buttery even. The rice reconstituted all the way through. There's not any crunchy stuff. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed with this for being something that only required 5 to 10 minutes to essentially reconstitute. Very impressed with that. But then again, I've been very impressed with just about every single travel lunch type of freeze-dried meal I've had. So, in fact, right now they're the top of my list as far as that. Now the pasta carbonara with ham. And you can see of course, you can see the pasta, you can see the little bits of ham in there, and the Italian seasonings, and the little cheesy carbonara. I like that. The sauce is really good, but it does have a really strong kind of like salt content to it. So as soon as you put it in your mouth, man, you're just like, wow, that's really a lot of salt. So you definitely wouldn't be needing this for your pasta carbonara and ham. And then again, it might be some of the salt that was used to cure the ham, if that's what they did, that leached out during the cooking process. So anything like that is possible. Well, let's try the lemon drink. All right, I'm always ready and expecting these things to be sweet. Oh, there's a dog. Hold on. And lastly, the lemon drink. So we'll get this dry. Okay, one thing I wasn't expecting with this, because all of these kind of drinks are usually kind of sugary, and this is not. So that could explain why there's 2 packets of sugar if you wanted to sweeten up your drink. So it's... But the lemon flavor does really carry over, which that's nice. So, well, everybody, this was a review of an Austrian version. Well, it's not quite military, but a civilian version of an Austrian field ration. It says it's a Type 3. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you very much, Philip. I really appreciate it. And see y'all next time. Bye.